Issues of the Presocratics. Over a period of 200 years, the Presocratic philosophers focused on three key issues. First is the problem of the one and the many. That is explaining how one basic thing can be the source of many varied things. The world contains an enormous variety of objects, some living, others inanimate, some solid, others liquid. It seems reasonable to suppose that all things come from a common source or type of stuff. Identifying that common, though, is the challenge. Second is the problem of change and constancy. That is explaining how things remain constant as they change over time. Not only are there many kinds of things in the world, but each one is subject to change. Living things like trees grow old and die. Inanimate objects like rocks weather away and change their form. As things go through changes, there is still something about them that enables them change their identity. Third is the problem of relativism, determining whether principles are absolute or created by people. For instance, if I arrived at the some reasonable explanation of how the world operates, the Presocratic philosophers, being the first to venture into the uncharted territory of both philosophy and science, they explore virtually any explanation of things that seemed reasonable, and because of this there is a richness and diversity to their views that have not been seen. This makes it all the more unfortunate that none of the books authored by the Presocratic philosophers have survived intact. All that we have are some summaries and scattered sentences from their work that are quoted by later writers, such as Plato and Aristotle, where we are left from these fragments to reconstruct their original views. The Presocratic philosophers, being the first to venture into the territory of philosophy and science, they offered answers to the preoccupied problem of the one and many, change and constancy, and finally relativism. Learn more about philosophy in your philosophical journey by following and subscribing to our channel, as more will be drawn. Thank you.